So good morning or good night, depending on where you are in the world. And welcome to another album review of the Chill Dude on a Couch. I'm your host, Hector. And as you can tell tonight, not on the couch. I'm in my bedroom. The lights are dim because we're going to do a review of the new Sleep Token. And the album is called Take Me Back to Eden. This is the follow up to this album right here. This Place Will Become Your Tomb, which was an album that I really enjoyed when it came out 2 years ago. So the question that you have to ask yourselves is, do Sleep Token top their last album? To me, they do. This is an album that really defies genre. It has elements of djent, metal, but it also has elements of pop music, jazz, electronics, piano, everything melded in the 12 tracks that make Take Me to Eden. This is an album that you really have to dive into and explore the music. If you think you're going to listen to a pure like metal album, this may not be for you. So for those of you that don't know, Sleep Token is a band that worships sleep, and they wear masks, and their singer is called Bessel. And he gets messages when he's sleeping, and those messages are portrayed in songs. On this album, the emotions are very high. We already heard 6 tracks before the album drops, so some people might think that gives you an idea of what the record sounds like. But no, it has so much more to offer. It's like an onion, and you peel, and then you find more great things in it. So this is an album that starts with the single Chokehold. And Chokehold is a song all about someone that has a grasp on you emotionally and doesn't let go. So this album from the get-go grabs you by the feels because it's a very emotional album. It's a great opening track, and it sets the mood for what the album is about. The album starts very solid because after that, it has The Summoning, which was another one of the singles that they released. And The Summoning is just a track that does everything that Sleep Token does very well. It has harder moments, softer moments. And just when you think that the song is going to end, this great solo, soulful solo comes along and takes you on a ride for a minute and a half. And it's really great. Then it goes into two of the more sexier songs on the album with Granite and Aqua Regia. And Granite, I love the chorus in it because it's something like we were more destined to meet. I was just not another one that you would like chop off to. Great lyrics. And Aqua Regia has that jazz infused to it. And when it goes like Aqua Regia, it's really sensual. Like you could be in a bar with a piano listening to that track and it would not feel out of place. Then the album has probably the most aggressive song on the record with Bore. And Bore is more genty, more screaming, more loud guitars. And it's a great track, and it wakes you up after you have those two sexy songs. Then the album goes into Ascensionism, which is a track that is a longer track at 7 minutes. And that's a track that starts softer. And there's a part on that track that really sounds like rap music, the way that he's singing. There's some auto tune in it, but it doesn't take away from the song. And it's a song that then gets a little bit harder, and it has peaks and flows, but also some sensuality to it, and it grabs you again, like in the feelings. Then Sleep Token take it down a notch with track number 7, which is called "Are You Really Okay?" And "Are You Really Okay?" is about someone asking a friend, like, are they okay? Do they need help? So it's a song about suicide and how you have to reach out to and talk to people because you never know what's going on in their mind. And it's a beautiful track, and it's more softer and all the way through. And I think it works because of the subject matter of this song. I think having a song that would not be soft and all hard would take away from the message. Then after this, you have songs like The Apparition, and that one is a more mid-pace track. Again, more use of electronics with some uh, pianos here and there. And it goes into the track that is the most pop track on the album, and it's called Do You Wish That You Love Me? And Do You Wish That You Love Me, I kid you not, can sound a little bit like a Justin Bieber song or any pop song that you can hear, but this is a band that is not afraid to experiment. And the word pop does not mean bad. And in this case, this is a great pop song. Like, I just love the lyrics. The use of autotune here works as well with the voice of Bessel. And he's saying a part like, do you wish that you love me? And I know that you don't because those feelings never existed for you. And ouch, who cannot relate to loving someone that doesn't love you back the way that you love them? And it's just a great pop track in a more rock album. So after this, they go into a song like Rain, and Rain is a more mid-tempo track, some great guitars in it. Then you have Take Me Back to Eden, which is the longest track on the record at 8 minutes. And this track does a little bit of everything that Sleep Token does. It has that great singing, it has the electronics, but also gets djenty at times. And it plays with the spacing since the song is long at 8 minutes. And it's an emotional track too, but they save the they save the most emotion for the last track, which is called Euclid. And that is a track that it's really starts very beautifully with a piano. And there's a line in the song that says, "Call me when you can." And it's like, who doesn't want to reach out to someone that needs your help and feeling that like you need someone to call you. So it's again a very potent track, and it gets a little bit faster as it goes, but it ends the album on a high note. So in conclusion, for me, what Sleep Token did with Take Me Back to Eden is create a land like a landscape of sounds that on paper should not work, but Sleep Token make it work. And I just love this album. I think it's a album that dares to experiment, and I like that Sleep Token has different sounds to them and not only one side. And I can tell you, for me, this is the best Sleep Token album yet. And I think this is a band that can help metal because it can get people that don't like metal to listen to harder music since they have that accessibility to them. So to me, that's a great thing. So if you like the videos that I'm putting out, do not forget to subscribe. I have more content on the way. And if you like the videos that I'm putting out, don't forget to give me a like. And again, I hope you like this ASMR review of Sleep Token. I hope you learned something from the album, and I hope that my voice gave you tingles and makes you want to go to sleep, 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 dog. Yes, sleep. So until next time, this is Victor, the shield dude on the couch, and I'll see you right here on the couch. Thank you and good night.